My name is Brittany Salsberry, and I'm so excited and honored and pleasured to bring to you two men who co-founded the movement, the Whosoevers, Ries and Sonny Sandoval. And we know Sonny, he's the lead singer from P.O.D. Ryan, what do you do? Everything.
A lot of different things.
Motivational speaking.
I speak, I run, have a radio show on Saturday nights, and work with all the Whosoever product and book tours for the Whosoevers.
Amazing. And we are here today because of your guys' movie premiere. Now this started in 2009, and now it's coming out. How excited are you guys for today?
Real excited. I mean, it's been a long time coming. It's actually just kind of rewinding. Like you said, it was 2009. It pretty much covers the first year that we just kind of set out in faith, and we went to public schools and every type of events that we can go to, just to share our story of faith and love. And we documented it, and it's what, almost 6 years later, it's finally coming out.
Yeah, I can't believe that this is actually happening. You know, when you asked that question, I was kind of like, is this really happening? Because this movie was filmed, you know, at the inception of the movement.
Yeah.
And it only covers 1 year of the movement, and the movement's been going on for like 6 to 7 years now.
Yeah.
And
a lot's happened.
Yeah, it's just been picking up momentum, and we're doing exactly the same thing, speaking wherever we can, touring, and just bringing people to the Lord.
And it's interesting because you guys were birthed in 2009, and why did you guys think like right away, let's just do a documentary. Let's just cover, you know, Brian from from Korn, and Lacey from Flyleaf, and you guys, like, why did you guys think right away, I just want to film this?
Well, we did, and I think we were just being Whosoevers, doing what we do. You know, obviously there's a story with Brian, there's so much has happened in Head's life, in Lacey's life, you know, the other guys like Feist and the guys that come alongside of us, even Field, even Korn, there's guys that have come alongside us because they believe in the movement, they have their own faith in God, but so much has happened. So this is just, it's kind of just taking a sneak peek of how it started. We can do 2, 3, 4 more documentaries of just stuff that we've, you know, filmed.
Yeah.
So it's just, like I said, it's kind of like a nice, sweet little rewind. Since things are happening now, people can see how it all started.
And when you guys started filming, you and Sonny and also Head had just became new to the faith. So I know that there was some very like raw and transparent content.
Yeah, well, he's been a Christian since he found God when he was like 18 years old.
Okay.
And then Head was new, he was fairly new to the faith, about maybe like 4 years, and
I was going through all his stuff.
Yeah, he was going through. He just left Korn. He was going through a lot of crazy hell in his life. He was new to the faith, and I was fresh out. Like I just found out like 6 months later, and I connected with him, and that's when the whole movement started. His idea of starting this movement called the Whosoevers.
So we can expect some real raw content in this documentary.
Yeah.
It's gonna be raw. It's street. It's just street language.
Yeah.
It's raw. I mean, you got a bunch of psychos that found the Lord, and
For sure.
And just like the disciples, you read about them. Jesus just grabbed them right where they were at.
Yeah.
They were raw to the bone, and they just set out.
Yeah.
Basically, what you're gonna see is pretty much probably what Jesus and the disciples look like.
Man, and I love about all of you guys is that there's so many of us that come from a past of addictions and drugs and sex and all that stuff, and you guys all came from that, and you guys are so real and transparent. That's why, you know, the Lord uses you guys so massively, because this is something that, you know, that our youth deals with, the adults, I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
And I love that you guys are using your testimonies to really shed light, you know, onto this. And in the movie, you know, do you guys talk about your testimonies?
Yeah.
Share with your past?
The whole thing is us going to wherever we could. Like we said, public high schools, we've gone to rehabs. They just said, hey, because, you know, he knows the skate world, and you know, Brian and myself coming from the rock world, it's like, hey, they'll give us 2 minutes to just share our story, and these kids are like, what are these guys talking about? But Ryan said it best, it's just being more transparent about our lives. I think in starting the Whosoevers, it wasn't, let's start a nonprofit, let's start a charity. It was like, it was just a brotherhood saying, hey man, you've gone through yourself in your life, you know, I'm at this place in my life, here's Head. It's like, we just wanted guys to be real instead of just the fake, phony, just Christianese that most people speak that we don't relate to, you know what I mean? And where we just wanted to be, you know, grow in our faith and love each other and be there no matter what. It wasn't this perfection of Christianity. It was like, dude, this is where I'm at. I'm struggling. You know, pray for me. You know, because like we said, we're in the real world.
Yeah.
And it just started but because of, you know, maybe some little bit of a celebrity, we had the opportunities to go into public high schools and other places. And then these kids, you know, it's easier to hear from someone that's been there or maybe understands and speaks their language, rather than some guy that they, in their minds, they think is just too holy and is perfect and has never made a mistake, kind of just speaking down at them. We got more on their level.
I think that, there wasn't a plan for this thing at all. It was just kind of like God revealed himself to us and we just started following him. When Jesus said, follow me, we just did the same thing, followed him. And what's been working is, as we tell our stories, which is all through the movie, people, they hear about our stories and I think we're more relatable. We hear about our struggles. Because most when you hear pastors speak or different people on the radio or different things, you don't ever hear about really their life struggles, but we're being very transparent. So we're actually bringing ourselves down. We're not bringing ourselves down to anyone's level. We're like on their level.
Honest.
We're just honest. Like, oh wait, you're dealing with this? You struggle with pornography? Oh, guess what? Me too. You know, are you struggling with like smoking weed? Well, I struggle with that too. So we're basically bringing it down to where Jesus was with the disciples and the common people. We're bringing the gospel right down to the normal level, and
not a religious level.
Yeah, no religious, just.
Amen. Don't like that.
Yeah.
So appreciate that about you guys, and I know that already 2 awards. Your brother produced and directed it.
Yeah.
Got an award at the London Music Festival for Best Director, Best Producer. Yeah. How exciting is that? I mean.
It's all hands-on. That's what's cool about it. Nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, right?
Like, let's just have fun. Let's do it. And, you know, his brother jumped in.
It's his second film, I think. Yeah. He just started filming and editing and doing movies a couple years ago.
Whoa.
But he was there too. He is a whosoever. You know what I mean? He wanted to be a part of it. He's like, this is my skill. This is my talent. He's like, how about I just, you know, we'll film you guys and I'll follow you guys around and I'll put it together at some point and we'll put it out there and people can get an insight to how it started. Not just talking about it.
Okay, the big question everybody wants to know, why should we watch this movie? Why should we watch this documentary?
I would say because the issues that we're addressing and things we're talking about, 98% of the youth are going through it. And every family member has someone, whether it's their wife or husband or their kid or their uncle or aunt, are going through these issues. And this is not only talking about the issues, but it's showing a way to come out of it and be set free and live that life that you were created for.
Amen. And so how can we get the DVD, support you guys?
Everything's at thewhosoevers.com. We do it all direct sales. Just thewhosoevers.com. You can order them online. They'll be available tonight at 12 o'clock.
Nice. So you guys got to go get it.
By the time you're watching it, it's already up online.
That's right.
And buy some t-shirts too, because
anything
you buy, t-shirt, product, it all goes to 100% to support the movement, to allow us, like we're doing a full high school tour right now. So that helps fund our high school tours and any other projects we have going on.
And we're giving away testimonies on DVDs, CDs for the kids. So everything we do is free. All the events that we've done in the past has always been free. And in order to do that, we have to go out and hustle merch. You know?
Yeah.
And then plus, there's been some awesome people that say, I love what you guys are doing, keep it real, keep it raw, and here's a few bucks to help out. So
I love it. I love it. Any last words for JUCE TV before you guys go?
Go buy the movie and check it out.
TheWhosoevers.com.
Thank you guys so much.